So how about we avoid how stupid my hair looks? It's luscious. And avoid my uneven eyebrows, avoid that. And aside from my look, my unappearance at the moment, I'm itchy everywhere because I decided to run through a field full of mosquitoes. And yeah, that's not fun. I got itchy everywhere. And I've been trying to stop itching and it's not working too well. Sometimes I actually put Polysporin on my mosquito bites and I don't know why I do that and I don't know how it helps, but it does, because one day I was like itching and itching and itching and it was all red and it was getting, you know when you scratch and you get those white lines and sometimes, yeah, and it just scratched and scratched. So I was like, I'll put Polysporin on it and it'll heal the skin around it. And then in like 30 seconds it was like, wow, my mosquito bite just stopped itching. It was like a miracle in a bottle. But I ran out of Polysporin because I used all of it. And to add to my day, I woke up at 1 o'clock, which is really, really late for me. Normally I'm like up at like 11 o'clock the latest because, well, I work and, you know, I normally have things to do and I have to get ready and stuff, and that takes me like an hour and a half to get ready. But all my friends decided to not pick up the phone today. So yeah, I'm sitting at home just like watching all my YouTube subscriptions videos, and then I was like, then I'll call my friends. I'll watch all my videos, and then I'll call my friends. Well, I call my one friend. She lives just down 2 apartment blocks that way. I'm not gonna be home later today. Okay, so whatever. That's fine. And then I decide I'm gonna call Kaylee. I haven't seen her in such a long time. She doesn't pick up her phone. Maybe she's working. Maybe she's working. I call my other friend Kaylee. She doesn't have a job, so I'm like, okay, so she's not working. I found she doesn't pick up her phone either. And then I call Robin, and her house phone, it says, we cannot come to the phone right now, blah, 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 blah. We don't like answering our phones anymore for me, because I suck, apparently, and I have no friends. And I would have called somebody else, but because it was already so late in the day, I couldn't really go out and do something. So my life's, well, my day pretty much sucks. And then I edited a video to put on YouTube. I can't believe I even found it. It was me and my friend dancing, rocking out. Yeah, yeah. And I didn't realize that it was over 10 minutes, and I waited like so long to process to find out it was too long, and I had to go and edit it again, and I was so mad. But then I edited it and I put it up, and again now it's processing, and I'm really bored because apparently I have no friends. And yeah, I got a new camera. Isn't it cool? It's cool. Whoosh, whoosh. And when you open it, it goes and it makes it sound. Maybe I'll do something a little more interesting later in my day. So I found this thing that my friend got me from Disneyland, and I'm still bored, and turns out I still have no friends, so I thought I would share it with the world. I thought it was pretty cool. All it pretty much does is spin and lights up, and it probably doesn't look as cool on camera, but when you spin it in the dark, it tends to look pretty cool. Pretty cool. Have you guys ever had those different colored, like they're like Twizzlers, but they come in like rainbows, you know? And they come in like a big huge pack, and they're just like rainbows. Well, anybody knows that they don't taste like anything, and they don't even have the same kind of like feel as like a Twizzler, if that makes any sense. But have you ever had a chocolate Twizzler? It's so nasty, I just put it in the garbage. Well, it's not in the garbage yet, but it's getting there. Look, I took one bite out of it and put it there because it's nasty. It's disgusting. It's like chocolate. But like when you get the chocolate and gum, have you ever had those M&M chapsticks you get in your stockings for Christmas? And you know how they smell so revolting you can't even use them anymore? It's like that. It smells like that, and it tastes like chocolate, but the texture is wrong. It's like having, I was gonna say pork chop bubblegum, but that sounds kind of appealing, sadly, to me. It's almost like having, do you know those jelly beans, the Warthog, they're not Warthog, Hogwarts jelly beans? It's like that. It's just weird. So, if I were a review specialist, which I am obviously not, I would advise you not to eat chocolate Twizzlers. Is it me, or have you been finding lately that things that cost less have been working more efficiently? Like, okay, maybe I should explain myself. Like, when it comes to makeup, you go on the internet, and lately you've been finding that drugstore mascara, for one thing, a lot of people have been finding that more and more drugstore brands are lengthening your eyelashes better. They find that drugstore illuminizers tend to be working better. I don't wear too much face makeup. I wear the mascara. Sometimes I wear eyeshadow, almost never. I wear some eyeliners. I bought drugstore eyeliners. I probably wouldn't do that again. I do find that Almay liquid eyeliner works pretty well, actually. But people have been buying even hair products. I was watching X-Sparkage, actually, and she was talking about how she gets her, when she does her hair curly, what she does to it. And I had been just using my diffuser and some serum for my hair, and she had mentioned to use, I'll get it, Garnier Fructis cream gel, curl and shine curl sculpting cream gel, and it works really, really well. And I didn't buy it from a I didn't buy it from a salon. I bought it from a drugstore. I'm still itching here. It's so itchy. I bought it from a drugstore, and it has worked so much better than any thing I've ever bought from a just putting lotion on my scratches. Any drug salon brand that I've bought, and it works so wonderfully well. It's ridiculous. And it's just or like S Factor, you can't buy that in a salon, and it works better than Chi if you want, like, for a heat protectant. So I was watching my other video talking about X Factor and Chi, and I thought it was kind of funny because in the back of the video I actually seen my Chi heat protectant. I thought that was kind of funny. Just thought I don't know why I mentioned that, but I did, and I just thought it was really, really funny because I was like talking about like how S Factor is like a way better heat protectant, but I would restate that statement. S Factor is a lot better than Chi. The only reason I had Chi is because when I went to go compare the two prices. When I went to the salon, I went to go see if they maybe sold S Factor, and they said, no, we don't. I was like, blah, blah, blah. So I ended up just buying the Chi because I was already there. That's the only reason. Another thing I noticed is I'm wearing a Hilary Duff t-shirt. Now, I don't want whoever happens to watch this, Hilary Duff stop, me, troll, I got this when she came to my city. I think I was like 11 years old, and I went with my grandma. It's just a pajama shirt, so don't, because I really don't care. It might give me something to do though, because, well, as you can tell right now, I have nothing to do but go on about and trolls and my shirt and everything.